Hello, welcome to Advent Adventures. Today is Tuesday in the first week of Advent, November 29th. And as I look outside, I don't know what it will be like when this finally airs, but I can tell you there's snow on the ground. Everything is cold, the trees are barren, everything looks dead and lifeless. And yet, if you could see below the soil, there are already seeds that even in the frozen ground had begun to germinate. And so when spring comes, everything will come back to life. It's all just there waiting for spring, waiting for the sun to come back in its fullness, and life will come back to the earth. You know, that's a real reason to hope. Isaiah sees that. In the first reading today, he talks about the family tree of King David. His father was Jesse, and he talks about the tree of Jesse has been cut down. When Isaiah speaks to the people, the Babylonians have conquered, they've destroyed the city of Jerusalem, they've destroyed the temple. Everything seems dead, gone, forgotten. It's over. Isaiah says, but a shoot will sprout from the stump of Jesse. That there's a life that's coming out of that stump, and that life will be better than ever. He looks through at the world through the eyes of hope. And that's an important thing. Even in the midst of sorrow and sadness and despair, he sees hope. He sees life under the frozen, dead ground. And that's what Jesus does too. Again and again, he looks through all of things, even his own suffering and death, and he sees it with the eyes of hope. And he invites us to do that. He says today in the gospel, blessed are those who see what you see. With your eyes, you can see it. And that's what he invites us to do during the season of Advent, to look at the world through the eyes of hope. That even though things are wrong, even though there is illness and disease, there is suffering, there's despair, God is at work through all of this. And God will bring about the victory. Today, I invite you to take a few minutes just to look outside and recognize that beneath all that seems so dead, life is just waiting to come forth. May that life bear fruit in us, so that you and I, who see the world through the eyes of hope, through the eyes of Jesus, can bring that hope to a world that needs it. Have a blessed Advent.